Okay, it's Jeff, and I'm back again with another small little build for a BOOTLEGO. This is like Carnage. See Carnage there, if I can hold it right. There, right here, Carnage. And he's got like a little vehicle or something or other. So I'm gonna start sorting this here. And this was one of those ones we had bought a few different Spider-Man themed BOOTLEGOs, and like you could make, if you put all of them together, you could make this big mech. But since we're doing them just separately, we're gonna make this mech right here. Alright, and it also comes with a bunch of stickers. And I hate these stickers, but luckily I'm married. No. Alright. So let's see what we have. Oh, and the Carnage figure, right there, if you can see his back, he's right there. So we'll open up this little bag. The last one of these things I actually made myself. So I'm actually happy about that. So let's see. Here we go. We got Carnage, and he's mostly together. All we need to put on is the hands and arms. So let's see here. You probably can hear my wife's wind chimes because we got the window open. And he's got 3 hands. Always get an extra hand with a lot of these Chinese builds. Okay, this is all other stuff that has nothing to do with what I'm doing here. Okay. All right. You okay there, dear? Keep my wife in prayer. She's not feeling the hottest. Although I think my wife is the hottest.
Oh, will you stop?
Okay, let's put this. There we go. I like it when they snap in there like that.
I might yell at you.
Yes. Well, I'm scared. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now let's turn this.
See, I like how we can say things between you and me. This is how, if you're going to do this, do it with little code things like that, that inside jokes.
Yep.
No names mentioned, nothing.
Oh, did you hear that one?
Woo, I heard it.
There we are.
Sounds like it farted.
Sounds like I farted. Okay, let me put him on his stand. Oh, look, his arm just popped off. Get on here. There we go. Now it's on there. Okay, so let me zoom in here. And this is the Carnage figure. And I've got all these other bricks that I need to deal with here. Let me just zoom back out. We'll put him out of the way. So see, I've got these bricks right here. And I got this other little baggie that I'm going to add to it. Now these will make a little Carnage mech, so I'm going to separate these into red and black. Then I will pause the video, build this, probably beg my wife to do the stickers, and then when I come back you'll see the finished thing. I did a couple of videos yesterday, today. One of them is uploading right now. It's a re-edit of a video I did, my wife and I did before. I did a couple of video game ones. I think I did one today and one or two yesterday. I don't know. Can't remember. I also put up a video about the Incredible Hulk cartoon from 1996. There were 2 seasons, and I ended up getting a bootleg of those off of Etsy. Quality is not too bad. The guy that did it has ones that had better quality, but I think a lot of it is the source material that he gets, where he can find it and whatnot. But again, you know, if you're dealing with bootlegs, you know, it's hit and miss. The quality is up and down. Whoop. Yeah, see, this one's not much color to choose from. It's red and black. That's it. That's the colors of Carnage in the comic books. I like that Venom movie, Let There Be Carnage. That was pretty cool. Kind of ended differently than I thought it would, but I still liked it. Okay, I got these sorted. I'll be right back. Okay, here I am back with the Venom. Excuse me. Take two. Okay, here I am back with the Carnage figure and mech. I'm afraid to touch it because I know it will fall over. And this thing needs glue super bad. I want to do a couple of things to it, add a couple of little pieces, but this is the way it's supposed to look. Some of it's kind of weird. You've got these little graspy things here. There's a couple on the sides, but there's no way I'm going to touch it because I know I barely got him to stand up. So if you buy this for your child, you're insane because this thing is unplayable. You can't play with this toy. This is display only. Don't even consider playing with it. Now, if you take the minifigure out of the cockpit, your kid can play with that because that probably won't even fall apart because it snaps in so hard. He'd have to fight to get the head off and all that. And again, you would need a kid that's like 6 years old or 7. You don't want to give it to a 3-year-old or a 2-year-old because it goes right in the mouth. But even an adult or a teenager who wanted to play with this, if they actually moved him around and played with it, this thing will literally just fall apart in your hand. You know, melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Well, no, this thing melts in your hand. It literally disintegrates in your hand. Putting this together, I can't believe I didn't get mad. And my wife can attest to it because I've been sitting right near her and I'm not yelling or anything.
You had a couple grunts about it, but you didn't really have a...
Yeah, I had a couple of grunts, but I wasn't like throwing it around the room like I normally would have and said, "The hell with this," and all that. All the red and black pieces, the red ones have stickers on them. They look like the veiny type look that Carnage has because his outside is always kind of moving and it's sinewy and all that business. So they use stickers. And of course it's not printed pieces because even Lego is guilty of not using printed pieces. They do sometimes, but most of the time they want you to put the sticker on. It never goes on right. I mean, what I do when I do stickers is I'll use like a little easy knife like this, a little knife, and I'll use it. Yeah, the one you got me, the real thin one. And I'll use it to kind of put the sticker on the end and then kind of put it on there. So, but most of the time I ask my wife to do it, but she's working right now, so I thought I'd tackle it myself like I did that Spider-Man car that I did. Oh no, that was a mech. That was a mech. She did the car one, I did the mech one. Now the instructions for this are very difficult to read because they show you a bunch of steps at once. It's not one step and then okay, next and another step. No, they put multiple steps into one tiny little picture. So honestly, I don't know if a young kid would have much fun putting this together. I mean, I'm not the brightest bulb on the shelf and I struggle putting these things together, but I don't know. Does it look nice? Yeah, it'd be fun for a display. Like if you got a Marvel display of Spider-Man stuff, it's fun. But you know, you're gonna need to glue some parts to keep it from falling apart so you can pose it and move it. Now my old friend Josh, rest in peace, he was so against glue on stuff, but I'm more heavy-handed than he probably was. So I need glue to keep the things that shouldn't move from moving. Now, if it's something that should move, well, then you got to decide, do I want it not to move so it looks good, or do I want to be able to move it to pose it? Or do I want to pose it and then glue it and it's stuck in that position forever? So those are all decisions you need to make. But it wasn't an expensive build. Again, it was a Chinese build from AliExpress. I like it. I do. I don't mean to complain. It's just the reality of the situation is it's one of those things where it's not Lego. The plastic isn't the quality of Lego, so it's not going to be as sturdy as Lego is. So Do I think it's worth buying for an adult or a young adult? Sure. For a child, no, don't even waste your time. Just buy something else, something that he can pound on and enjoy, and that ain't gonna frustrate the kid to where he throws himself off a building, like I'm about to. No, I'm just kidding. All right, well, that's it. Talk to you next time.